it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and this is my pregnancy update for week 37.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
It's so nice to get to week 37 because, I don't know, it's kind of considered full term, although I think that's changed recently. But it kind of just makes you feel safe. Like if I went into labor right now, I wouldn't freak out too much, which is nice. But I also know it could be 5 more weeks, so you just really never know. But the baby is the size of a romaine lettuce, which is what I'm eating for dinner tonight, so that's exciting. 19 inches. And it's producing meconium, that first poop. Hopefully it stays inside the baby until he or she is born. Symptom-wise, kind of a tough week. I'm getting sick a lot more. Like I feel like I'm 6 weeks pregnant again. I probably threw up 6 times this week, to give you some of an idea. It's a lot, and a lot at night, a lot after dinner. I'm just really nauseous and having trouble keeping things down. So that's kind of annoying. Insomnia a little bit. I talked about that last week, and you know, just a lot of contractions that I actually can't walk through easily. I'll have to stop in the hallway at work and kind of just breathe for 30 seconds before I can move again. I think I talked about this last time, but a lot of contractions when I need to use the bathroom. So like on my way to the bathroom, I'll get them. And then also right after I empty my bladder, I'll have some big contractions. And I know they're gonna get much bigger during labor, but definitely ones that like I notice and have to kind of concentrate on. And speaking of that, so last week I said that my doctor and husband were both out of town, you know, not together. And we had that big snowstorm, and so that went into this week as well. And the last day my husband was gone, we had a ton of snow, and I was getting contractions, I would say every 20 minutes the whole day. And I was like, this would suck if I was really in pre-labor right now, because my husband was gone, my doctor was gone, and the snow. I think it would have easily taken us 2 hours to get to the hospital because of the crazy snowstorm. So luckily my mother-in-law lives close, so I let her know, like, I'm getting contractions, so can you stay by your phone in case anything happens? So that was a little scary, but I just kind of tried to ignore them, and I went to bed, and the next day I was fine, and my husband finally came home, so that was nice. I'm also getting kind of emotional this week, just as my pregnancy is slowly wrapping up. Kind of a couple reasons. One, I'm kind of sad the pregnancy is coming to an end. It's been a hard pregnancy. It's not been easy. I will be happy to be done. But it's also just such a special time. And I do think there's a really good chance this is our last baby. And so I'm just trying to like savor it. Like I will never be 37 weeks pregnant again, and I'm just trying to kind of savor all the kicks and just to feel everything, and just really, even though it's hard, to try to enjoy these last few weeks. The other reason why I'm getting emotional is because our life is about to change a lot. We will no longer be a family of 3. James will no longer be an only child, and so I've really been savoring just little small moments with him. I'm not a fan of bedtime. Like that's my least favorite thing to do as a mother. But I find myself volunteering for that job. Usually my husband does it, and just giving some extra snuggles with James at night, and just, I don't know, we're gonna go to a movie maybe today, just really doing things and trying to savor these last moments as with him being our only child. Let me know below if you got emotional before you added to your family. I'm so excited, but it is a big change, and I'm not so great with change. Many of you know that I've been doing Hypnobabies to prepare for my labor. I can't recommend it enough. I obviously haven't been through labor yet with it, but it's been helpful during pregnancy. I have a link below. It most insurance covers it, so you might want to look into it because it's birth education, so your insurance might cover it. But I did a home study, so it was just me. It wasn't a class. I did classes online, and I've been listening to tracks every night, and my husband knows nothing about it. So I found this lady who is an instructor, and she offers this thing where she can like do a 3-hour private lesson really quick. So she came over Sunday night and kind of got my husband up to speed, which almost felt like nesting to me. Like that was such a big check off the list. He kind of gets it now. If I went into labor, he would like understand what I've been learning and what tools to use. So that was really good. I was nervous he was gonna be like, this is so weird, but I think he's just used to me and my weirdness, and he thought it was great. He said, like, I wish we would have done this with the first birth, because I think he knows it's gonna be really good for me because I do not relax easily in general, and so I really needed tools to help me relax during labor. So he was really on board, and he's up to speed, knows what I need. She showed us a lot of like different things to do during labor if the baby isn't in a good position, which is what happened with my first. So I feel like she gave us some good tools in case that happens, and that was just really good to get done. Then lastly, I had a doctor's appointment because I go every week now, and pretty uneventful. Well, I guess they had to do the Group B stress test. I don't have the results back yet, but I was negative with James. He says it's really rare to flip-flop. I think he's only seen 2 other women flip, so I don't really think I'm gonna have it, but I guess I find out next week. And he did check me. I didn't really want to be checked, but I was like undressed anyways for that Group B strap. He said he just wanted to make sure the baby was head down. We were pretty sure, but he just wanted to check real quick if I was comfortable with it. And I was. This baby's butt is rock hard. Like, this baby's butt does not feel like a butt, and so I get a little nervous sometimes that what I think is the butt is really the head. So he just checked quick. It took like 1 second. He didn't even tell me how dilated I was. I didn't really want to know, and I don't even think he really was checking for that. He just wanted to quickly make sure the baby was head down, and it is. And I think I'll probably not get checked again. We'll see. So yes, 37 weeks. I don't feel ready, but my hospital bag is packed. Phil did the Hypnobabies. I still need to install the car seat. That's kind of a big one. I'm not ready at work at all. Like, that's something I really need to focus on, because I think I'm in denial. Like, yeah, it might not come this week, but it could next week. Like, it's gonna come soon. So I need to just button up some things at work and pass things off to different people taking over for me, so that I don't feel like super guilty if I go into labor now and don't have things wrapped up. I'm gonna link this shirt. I got this on Amazon, and I love it for pregnancy. It's nice and long. I feel like it's pretty flattering. Here's my bump. But then also it has a zipper, and so I feel like it's gonna be really nice for nursing. It was pretty cheap, maybe like 20 bucks, and they have a ton of different colors. I think I'm gonna get another one in like a light pink. But here's my 37-week bump. I feel like it's dropped quite a bit. And it just feels like solid. I feel like it's contracted all the time. See if I can do this without getting a contraction. No. So I will most likely see you next week for week 38. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Have a wonderful day, and whatever your plans are, I hope you get them done. Bye, guys.
Ooh.